This dude caught his wife cheating, and the fella he was cheating with had no idea she was ever married.
I'm Ralph. I'm her husband, actually.
Oh,
I'm confused. You didn't tell me you were married? I don't understand.
I don't want to
Well,
get in the middle of anything like that, or I mean, if you need me to go, I can go.
No, you're totally fine. You're staying.
I mean, you didn't see her ring?
Well, I actually haven't been wearing my ring. Actually, I was up until a week ago. You know what happened a week ago, right?
Is this okay? Like, I don't.
I mean, I think you should leave. I mean, I
I
don't.
think I should probably.
You're not
leave
leaving. You're not leaving. You're staying.
Can we talk?
Sure.
Yeah, you guys should. You guys should
Stay
definitely
right
do
here.
that. Okay.
Be right back. Okay?
You want to explain what's going on?
Why don't you tell me again what happened last week?
I told you it was a mistake. It was an accident. I mean, I thought we were gonna get past that.
You had an accident, and I'm going to accidentally sit on his. That's why Don is staying.
This lady's mother got pregnant for her fiancé and broke the heartbreaking news to her daughter. The way she reacted will surprise you. Take a listen.
So it all started while I was on a girls' trip in Mexico. Roe versus Wade just got overturned that morning, and I was calling all of the women in my life. When I got to my mom, she was obviously distraught, crying. So I talked to her, we ended the call, went back to my trip. 2 days later, I called my mom just to check on her, and she's still audibly distraught. You could tell she'd been crying, and I was asking her what was going on, and she wasn't telling me, and I was telling her, I was like, hey, tell me what's going on, or I'm gonna get on a flight and come back and figure out what's going on myself. And ultimately, she ended up just telling me, after a few minutes, she was like, I'm pregnant. Now, when she told me that, I didn't think much of it. I was just really happy, really excited, because I never thought that I would have a younger sibling. So I was just congratulating her. You know, I was just ranting, talking about next steps, like, oh my God, did you set up the first ultrasound? How are you feeling? Blah, 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 making funny jokes, talking about names. And then she cuts me off and she was like, but it's Bi. We're going to call him John. John being my ex. My boyfriend at the time, I should say. I asked her to repeat herself. I was like, what? And then she says, it's by John.
Nah.
At this point, as you can imagine, the trip is over. Pack my bags, come back home. Him and I were living together, so I had some of my friends come with me to get some things when I knew he wouldn't be there. And I stayed with one of my friends for a few weeks. Once next steps were figured out, that's when I went back to the house to go pack everything up and move into my new place. And I don't know if you guys have seen the other video where I was like, oh, he took all my things. That's what happened. That was when I walked into the house. Everything was gone, cleared out. He was out of there. So I call him. No answer. Okay. So I text him. And he answers. To summarize those messages, he basically said that he took my things in order to get me to have a conversation with him, since I blocked him and wasn't speaking with him before. I asked him if he understands the magnitude of what he's done to me. He says he's sorry, and he told me that if I come back, he'll make things right, and we can rebuild our relationship, and that my mother would take care of the child. At that point, I gave him the ultimatum. I was like, give me my things, or I'm putting you in jail. Ultimately, he gave my things back. I didn't go to get them. My friends, thank God for them, they went to go get my things. I got my things back. I got most of my things back, I should say. I didn't get my money back, but that's okay. I'm okay with taking that loss. And yeah. So after that, I haven't spoken to him again. I had multiple women reach out to me on socials once I started coming out with the story. And they've let me know that they've either had relations with him or they were in long-term relationships with him. So yeah, haven't spoken to him, still haven't spoken to my mom. Right now I'm in a new place. I'm trying to heal and I'm trying to move on with my life.
The funny thing about this story is how she exonerated her mom, as if she was some form of victim in this situation. She was clearly the one that opened her leg to get pregnant by her daughter's boyfriend. And yet, her weep and sobs somehow exonerates her and makes her innocent.
Y'all, so my husband don't want to buy my kids clothes, like none. And I have to pay for everything.
It's not about your kids. These good right here. These good. The Pampers and stuff, these good. But all this stuff, nah, you need to get that on your own.
Like, but so what? Why not though? Like, they're a part of me. They're my kids.
Yeah, they're part of you. You can pay. You better tell his little Spider-Man ass to get some money from his daddy.
No, so you only gonna pay for the kids that we got together instead of my other kids?
The Pampers, yeah, the Pampers is good. I mean, I fucks with little man. He cool and all, but he ain't mine. Shit, you.
That don't make no sense to me. Like, that's out of line. Like, this is it's only $10, bro. Just pay for that. $10 a piece.
Then why you can't buy your other kids? You got 2 kids outside of me. Our kids, the Pampers, I got that. You need to get they daddy. We just had this conversation. You said you put them on child support.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Use that money. Where that money at?
It doesn't matter. I'm with you though. I'm with you. With you. So you can pay for everything in this basket, not
I'll
just
get
our
something like
kids.
this for little man. I'm not gonna just be getting him no. He can pay. You pay for the clothes. He can get water, a bath toy or something. But I'm not getting him clothes.
He's 4.
4.
He's 4.
I don't know. Get him something else. But this too much. I ain't got this, baby. You gonna have to.
It's $10, bro. It's $10. Don't do my kids like that because you out of line. You out of line. You know he love Bluey.
No.
You know she love Hello Kitty.
You can put it, all right, so you can put it in the basket. We can ride it up to the front, but I'm only gonna get this, and you can get the rest of the stuff. The Pampers, whatever else my kids need, our kids, whatever they need, you can put it in the basket. I'm gonna get that. I mean, what they need,
you out of line.
Listen,
you out of line. This is not even cool. It's not even funny, and I really hope that you are making a joke out of this.
I'm not joking. Do he want this bath toy or not? Because if he don't want it, I'll put that back. But everything else, you're going to have to get on your own. I'm sorry, baby. I can't do it. You know, you spend my money all the time.
You make sure they eat and everything, so why you can't put clothes on their back?
And that's where it stops. I make sure where they eat. You make sure they clothes. And they got their necessities. I'm paying for the necessity, the food necessity. You make sure that they got...
This is a necessity. My kids need clothes. They need
I just bought them some
pajamas.
shoes last week. I'm not buying them this, baby. You can get them.
How
was you taking care of them? How was you taking care of them before?
Husband,
Yeah. How was you taking care of them before I got here?
the child support, their dad's taking care of them.
And you just raised that on him. I asked you not to do that for a reason. You just raised that on him, and you said you was gonna do it for a reason. All right, so check it. Where that money at? You spend the money. Get this. The Spider-Man.
You know I'm recording you, right?
Spider-Man. Turn the phone off. You always want to record somebody.
What are we trying to do?
Honestly, I'm just here for the free food.
Of course you would. I mean, yeah, nice. That's fine. Yeah, let's go. Are you at least gonna give me something?
No, I don't do that on the first date.
All right. Where do you live so I can drop you off?
I'll just get out.
Valid. I like that she was honest, but at the same time, what she realistically expecting? If you're gonna go out with a man and you're not even interested in getting to know him, you definitely don't deserve the meal if he's offering to pay. Don't go out on dates with men you're not genuinely interested in. And if you really want food that bad, try to find a job that maybe gives that to you. Or just find a job in general and pay for your own food. It's that simple. Men are tired of being used. And this is why so many men don't want to pay for dates anymore, because they don't know if they're being used or not. It's one thing to be genuinely interested and realize maybe he's not a good fit for you. I mean, heck, I would consider offering to pay at least your share at that point. But don't just go out just for meals. Come on.